and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to BCW Classix, and we are back at Final Conflict. Tony Fontana here with you, and coming to ringside, the American Eagle and the Avenger, along with JC Van Dyke, and joined again by my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Slimstone. Ed, how are you?
I'm good, Tony. This is a very interesting time for the Avenger, JC Van Dyke, and of course the American Eagle.
Now to our next order of business, which is very much important.
Okay.
Do we sell any rock hard energy?
No, we didn't.
Oh, they're selling rock hard energy drink. This was back when they manufactured their own energy drink, ladies and gentlemen. It was called Rock Hard Energy Drink. They were charging $19.95 at the snack bar. Nobody bought one, not one person.
Don't flash one more picture.
Don't flash on this great American here.
They charge for energy drink, they charge for pictures.
Right.
The fans did not appreciate being ripped off, if I recall. And wait a minute, I think they have a special announcement here.
Now, since you idiot fans,
I'm not sure, but you know,
energy drink, I was out to drop a bomb on you people.
a bomb. What kind of bomb is he dropping now, Tony?
Clearly, that the only beverage that's allowed to be sold at Final Conflict is rock hard energy drink.
Well, the only beverage, the building is 99 degrees on the inside, no air conditioning, and they made a contract that the only beverage that could be sold was Rock Hard Energy Drink for $19.95, and people still didn't buy any. What is he doing? He sent JC Van Dyke out to confiscate the soda, which is completely illegal, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, but there they go. They're taking everybody's sodas.
The Avenger is ready. Their opponents, straight from the beach, came into the ring by Sunny.
Well, this was a very, very odd tag team combination. A very odd stable of wrestlers led by Hollywood Tony B, and also led the ring by Sunny Beach. Was Phantasm and the Blue Angel, and Sunny Beach has an umbrella inside there, Ed.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't realize that that's bad luck, but you know, considering the crew that Hollywood had at the time in his stable, I mean, just look at them. They're all weird.
Sunny Beach has sensitive skin. He not only has an umbrella, he has a mask. There's not 1 inch of Sunny Beach that the sun could touch.
As hot as it is in here, we can't sell anything but rock hard energy.
That's right, I have a contract, bro. I have a contract. What?
See that?
The contract says they cannot sell anything.
I mean, the swamp water that you recycled from the John is the only thing we can sell, and you have the nerve to sell it for $20?
Yep.
Hey, Hollywood, what are we doing these?
Well, guess what? We're giving away free water.
Yeah, well, they never said they couldn't give it away. They only said they couldn't sell a beverage. And Hollywood Tony B and Sunny Beach decided to dip into their personal stash and give away some agua.
Yeah, that is exactly what they did, and the audience appreciated it because, you know, that rock hard energy drink, it really did. It was the best.
More for these people.
It did not have taurine in it. It had Listerine in it. And that really did not taste too good. The only energy drink, Ed, I can ever recall that was flavored with mouthwash. Anyway, when the match gets underway, for the benefit of the people who didn't know at the time, the Avenger was our television champion. And his partner here, the American Eagle, was his sidekick, of course, JC Van Dyke, their business manager. And Hollywood Tony B with a very, very odd crew in the Phantasm, the Blue Angel, and Sunny Beach. Interesting matchup.
Yeah, it's very interesting considering those who are in the stable, and it looks like the American Eagle is going to be starting up now. Maybe not. I thought he was. I guess maybe the Avenger is going to actually start for us.
Well, the American Eagle, he weighed about $125 soaking wet, and he always did that Hulk Hogan pose down here. And of course, the Avenger, he's considerably larger. Avenger went in at about 260, 265. A little bit of history on the Blue Angel. He is not the brightest wrestler that was ever in the Federation, I can tell you that. The Blue Angel at one time had a a record of 265 losses and 1 win, and that win was because the opponent never showed up to the ring. Phantasm a little bit more qualified, but the Blue Angel had a very unusual style. He gave people trouble sometimes. He was much more suited to tag team wrestling. And as you can see, the Avenger starts out quick now, drops down the Blue Angel. Had that scouted, got underneath the elbow. And I don't know what the Blue Angel's doing, neither does apparently the Avenger. I don't think either one knows what they're doing, quite frankly. Blue Angel ready to lock up. Look at the stance. That's your typical Greco-Roman stance. You'll see that in the Olympics. And the Avenger doesn't really take him too seriously, I think. And again, Ed, that may be one of their strengths. Nobody really ever took them that serious.
No, and look at the test of strength. You know, I mean, of course, the Avenger overpowering the Blue Angel and overestimating him, but everybody overestimated him.
That's our referee there, by the way, Jimmy Shea, making the count for the benefit of the people who currently watch BCW wrestling. Jimmy Shea's name has changed. He's now Jimmy City Field. Oh, wait a minute. There's a nice wrap up. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute now. Yeah, the bell rang. No. Only two, Jimmy Shea says. Hear the bell ring, Ed?
I heard the bell ring indeed, and it looked like it was a 3 count, but Jimmy Shea is telling us no, and this match is now going to continue.
The timekeeper at the bell obviously had a little rock hard energy drink in his system or something, because he definitely rang the bell. Speaking of getting their bell rung, there is the Avenger ringing the bell of the Blue Angel there with a big elbow to the inner thigh, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that it was the inner thigh. It looked maybe a little bit higher up than that, to be honest. The Avenger now setting up the Blue Angel with some big right hands to the breadbasket. Look at this. The Blue Angel tried a little bit of a flying press, and that didn't work. Certainly the Avenger much more powerful. 2 count. That's a legitimate 2 count. And Ed, what do you think the strategy was coming out? We know already the Blue Angel and the Phantasm had no strategy. They never do. But what do you think the strategy was with the All-Americans here?
Well, it's quite obvious. It's like wait for the American Eagle to get the hot tag. Once the Avenger had beaten the pulp out of one of them and just let him go at him.
Well, you know, the Avenger, he comes off as a complete moron. He comes off as somebody who's not very serious, but he's a very cunning man. And I think what he attempted to do here is wear down the tag team so that the quicker of the two could come in. Maybe if he could get the cardio down on both the Phantasm and the Blue Angel, then you get the fresh man in here, who he's not very strong, he thinks he is, but he certainly is quick and he's certainly agile, and maybe that would be their advantage. And so far it's working. And the Eagle is thinking about ringing the bell again, and my goodness. The Blue Angel will probably not be having any children, which could be a good thing.
Most definitely, but like I said, that was only a 2 count right there. And oh, look, we got a small package. 1, 2, only a 2 count on that small package.
I'm in shock the Blue Angel knew that move. But it really didn't have that much effect. It was, like you said, it was a 2 count. And I can't believe that the American Eagle could knock him down with a clothesline. That goes to show you that the Blue Angel's about out of gas. At this point, he needs to make the tag and needs to make it desperately to Phantasm, who's really yet to be a factor in this match. And these frequent tags back and forth is wearing down the Blue Angel, who, let's face it, he was the weak link in this team. And I think both the Avenger and the American Eagle knows it. Hollywood Tony V knows it. Sunny Beach knows it. The fans know it. Everybody knows it. And certainly the Avenger does not want to see Phantasm get in that ring. And you can see at this point, the Blue Angel could barely stand up, and then Phantasm takes a shot. They caught him napping.
Well, that was a very smart move by the Avenger. Make sure that the Phantasm cannot tag the Blue Angel at all, and by doing this, he could still work on the Blue Angel.
Sunny Beach being not much more than an obstacle for the front row. I mean, he's not doing anything else. He's just kind of blocking people's vision here in the front row with that umbrella. And here's the thing. Hollywood Tony V.
Look who's talking.
He wasn't really the most popular guy in this federation at the time, but the fans were certainly on his side and on his stable side this time because the Avenger, the American Eagle, and J.C. Van Dyke had really stirred up some ill will with the fans here in BCW.
He's a real meanie.
Well, they definitely were not fan favorites at this point, especially when they were forcing their energy drink upon the fans, especially here, where the only beverage they could buy was rock hard energy drink at this particular event.
Well, now the Avenger totally dominating. At this point, the Blue Angels out of gas, and they being blatantly double teamed, and referee Jimmy Shea doing absolutely nothing about it. You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, good officiating is really hard to find, and oh, look at this, though, a huge mistake there by the Avenger, and was that a legitimate tag? It was a legitimate tag, and now the Phantasm is in, and you can see the difference immediately. Oh, there's that sidewalk slam, and he might have should have went for the cover there, Ed.
I don't know. Is the American Eagle the legal man right now? I guess he is. But look at all the drop kicks, and look, they're leaving. They want no part of the Phantasm, and this is not good. I guess they're going to get a count out on this match.
Well, I don't know whether this is just a stall tactic to try to stall his momentum. That's what I think, and it didn't work because there's a baseball slide and it knocks them all down. They got a little bit too close to the ring there, Ed, and they got burned.
Well, they most certainly got burned. Unfortunately, the Phantasm got into the ring, and this screwed up whatever plans the Avenger had for the tag team of him and the American Eagle.
I think they were just trying to stall, and they got caught. They got caught napping.
Don't play this.
And look at this. He just puts one finger into the ring to break the count. Technically speaking, that shouldn't even count, but once again, good officiating is hard to find. And now the Avenger realizes he's going to have to get in there with Phantasm. He's certainly still more powerful than Phantasm, and he's going to have to wear him down. And there you go. He immediately goes for the test of strength. That's a comfort zone. He certainly should be stronger. He outweighs him by at least 60 pounds, if not more. And you're consulting with the Blue Angel, and that would really probably not be something most people would do.
No, I wouldn't consider that a bright idea, but oh my God, I can't believe that he was smart enough to actually not fall for it and able to take him down. Phantasm's still cleaning house, at least.
Well, I think it was do unto others before they do unto you. He figured that was going to be what the Avenger was going to do. And there's some nice martial arts exhibited there by Phantasm. I don't know what his proficiency in the martial arts are, but leg lock here, and I don't think it's actually applied well enough to make the Avenger really give up. And besides that, J.C. Van Dyke's handing him the rope. Here's the rope. He says it right in front of the referee. Here is the rope. Now Jimmy Shea caught that one. Advice to J.C. Van Dyke: if you're going to cheat, don't tell the referee ahead of time you're going to cheat. Put his hand right on it. And Jimmy Shea's going to allow that. That's absolutely ridiculous. The referee clearly saw J.C. Van Dyke put the Avenger's hand on that rope, and he allowed it for a break, and that's really, once again, that's absolutely ridiculous. Big splash here by Phantasm. That's not going to be enough, I can tell you that. Phantasm's been a house of fire.
Yes, ever since he got into the ring, he's been on fire, and like you said, shoddy officiating during this whole entire match. But if the Avenger was smart, he'd take advantage of what just occurred.
Well, he certainly is at this point, and whipping Phantasm to the ropes. Phantasm coming off the ropes, and there's, big slam there by the Avenger. My goodness. And Blue Angel with enough sense to kick him off. Hey, you know what? Hollywood Tony V is right. Turnabout is fair play. J.C. Van Dyke was handing the rope to the Avenger, so now the Avenger's going to argue they should be disqualified. Yeah, because it's happening to the other side. That's absolutely ridiculous. What's the Avenger got in mind? He scoops up Phantasm here. Looking for that Star-Spangled Slam, I think. Yeah, there he goes. This is the finishing maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody really kicks out from this. And, oh, look at this. Once again, down for the count. There's 1. There's 2. Ring the bell. It was a disqualification. Why did you bother to count? He counted 2 and then turns around and disqualifies him. All right, the Blue Angel was in the ring, but why did you bother to count the... I think that's a bad decision. You know, if you're going to let it go, Ed, you got to let it go for both sides.
And exactly, and we've been complaining about how poorly this was officiated during this whole entire matchup. Jimmy Shea, I mean, nothing but horrible officiating during this whole entire matchup. Like you said, if you're going to do it right down the middle. You're going to do it for both. Do it for both. I don't know why he stopped. He should have just never counted. He should have just disqualified them to begin with if that was the case.
Well, I'm not against the referee letting these guys go, but I mean, it's got to be a fair deal on both sides. And apparently the Avenger's not done flapping his gums. Well, regardless of what the Avenger says, he did not kick him low. He kicked him in the knee. Well, here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, and that is that the Avenger, J.C. Van Dyke, and the American Eagle had this very odd way of persuading officials, if you will, that they're the victims, that they were the people who were being having things perpetrated against them. He's still trying to hawk the rock hard energy drink.
JC, finally have the floor. Eagle, go ahead.
What is this now? I'm going to go out and try to hawk some more rock hard energy drink, Ed. You know, this is valuable TV time they're wasting, right?
Of course they're wasting valuable TV time. And as you can see, the fans are saying, no, I don't want any. And for good reasons. Like you said, yeah, that stuff tastes pretty much like Listerine watered down.
1990, yeah, that's...
Yeah, that's why she's drinking water.
A lot of these people got the free water that Sunny Beach and Hollywood Tony V handed out. I don't think they're going to fork over $19.95 for the energy drink that they bottled themselves, by the way. And here's the problem with the Avenger is he just won't go away. You know, it's bad enough that he gets the win. It's bad enough that basically he's persuaded the officials that he's the victim in all this. Now he's gonna. Look at this. Fans are getting right in his face too. Oh, there's Grim, and Grim's in the ring, and he's for the people who don't know, that used to be Grim's belt. Grim lost that belt, and none too happy about it, and taking it out on the Avenger right now, Ed.
Well, who can blame him? Look out behind you. There's the American Eagle with a chair shot, and it doesn't look like it fazed Grim at all, but it fazed the American Eagle, that's for sure.
Message to the American Eagle, if you're going to pick up a chair, please use it, because the other guy might know how. And Grim apparently does know how. The American Eagle, I believe, that's the first time he's ever picked up a chair. Look at J.C. Van Dyke trying to get out of getting clobbered by saying he's a man with glasses. Now, you're a man with glasses who cheated the whole match, and Grim's taking his glasses off, but that means that does not bode well. That does not bode well. And nope! Down goes J.C. Van Dyke. Glasses, suit, tie, rock hard energy drink and all. And the Avenger getting a mud hole stomped in him by Grim. And believe me when I tell you, at BCW at this time, Grim was not one of the people you really wanted to provoke into being violent. He didn't need that much provocation, Ed.
No, he most certainly didn't. Violence just followed him around, and these three learned a lesson, and obviously J.C. Van Dyke's prayers did not come true.
J.C. Van Dyke may need some rock hard energy drink intravenous.
With me.
Says the belt's coming back with him. Well, it won't be here at Final Conflict, but certainly, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep you updated on the situation. So you keep watching BCW Classix as well as BCW Wrestling for more info on our former matches And our current matches, and Rock Hard Energy Drink, and Jimmy Shea, and the Avenger, American Eagle, JC Van Dyke, who currently, I believe, is going to need medical attention. JC Van Dyke's never been hit in his life until now. And believe me when I tell you, he picked the wrong guy because you don't want to be hit by Grim. The Avenger playing it up for all it's worth. The Avenger, you know, the thing about the Avenger, he's probably not even that hurt. He probably thinks somebody will sympathize with him and buy one of those damn Rock Hard Energy drinks. Van Dyke, on the other hand, lucky the ambulance or medevac helicopters aren't here.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, he'd probably break the strappings.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more BCW Classics. And there's a black eye right there. You look at a black eye, courtesy of Grim.